morning and welcome to the Ryde Baseball Club coverage of the New South Wales State League. This is round 13, the final round before the Christmas break, and your Ryde Hawks will be hosting the MacArthur Orioles here. First pitch of under 18s, just moments away on Game Day Live. We will be here for the entire day. First pitch of third grade scheduled for 1 p.m. Second grade for 3:30 p.m. The return fixture of first grade at 6 p.m. tonight. So plenty of baseball coming your way right here on the Ryde Baseball Club Game Day Live stream for season 24-25. I'm Kerry Choi, and who have I got running the panel today? Richard and Owen are back. Richard and William, it is today running the panel, the best broadcasters in the State League. I'll go around the diamond and introduce you to the Hawks, how they've taken the field defensively here, excuse me, in the top of the first innings. The starting pitcher for your Ryde Hawks is Alistair Ballantyne. Behind the dish is Ren Adachi. First base is Cash Robinson. Second base for today is Lachlan Heap. Third base is Ryan Chu. The shortstop for the fixture is Lincoln Gruppala. Outfield left to right, Christian Lane in left, Matt Nuttall in centre, and Frank Clark in right field. The designated hitter, who we will meet later in the innings, is Cameron Howey. The Orioles will come to the plate in this order. The shortstop Jordan Barnes will get us underway. Ethan Clugston will step in the 2-hole. Campbell Harris is the 3. The cleanup today is Draven Fatu. Tom Ragg in the 5-hole. Lincoln Case will bat 6. Lachlan New will bat 7. Cormac Boggess will bat 8. And the starting 9 is rounded out by Mikey Gerstenberg. The umpire in charge of today's game is Mr. Joel Marchant. The field umpire is Mr. Dave Ninez. The scorers are Jane Heap and Natalie Vincent. And the first pitch is down and outside, ball 1. It's a beautiful morning here at ELS Hall. We've had the Hawkies Tea Party here this morning. 19 teams from across the RHBL converging to one venue to play a T-ball morning gala day for Christmas, which has been a fabulous morning. 1-1 is the count now on Barnes. As I said, beautiful day here in North Ryde. Roughly 25 degrees we're sitting on, and expected top of 26, 27. We've got a light wind out of the southwest, about 7 kilometres an hour, just keeping it a little bit cool. And we expect sunset tonight at 8:01 p.m, which will be right in the heart of the return fixture of first grade. So 1-2 is the count now on Jordan Barnes. Is the pitch. It's going to sit up over the head of Barnes. So it's going to level out the count 2-2. If you did tune into the stream on Wednesday night, you'll know that the fixture was a roller coaster, the lead changing a number of times. Orioles coming away with the win there on the Wednesday night fixture. Big shout out to our B grade women's team who picked up their second win of the season in their fixture last night against the West Boomers. And that's in the air from Barnes. Moving over and making sure of it, Christian Lane in left field, and the first out will be recorded here in this top of the first innings. That will bring to the plate for the Orioles Ethan Clugston. Clugston, the centre fielder for MacArthur this morning. If you are interested in following any of the other games across the day, head over to, that's on the ground from Clugston, Gruppala to Robinson, and the routine ground ball will be the second out there. So 2 away now for the Orioles. As I said, if you're interested in following the rest of the streams across the day, head over to the Ryde Baseball Club YouTube channel, hit like and subscribe. If you think you've subscribed to us before, go back and do it again. We've had to refresh our platform under a new look a new banner, a new look. So head over to the new page and hit like and subscribe, and you will get notifications across the day when we go live in each of the 4 remaining games. If you have just joined us now, thank you for tuning in. It is 2 away here for the Orioles. Alistair Ballantyne is the pitcher of record, and the batter in the box who just faced his first pitch there as a called strike 1 is the right fielder and 3-hole hitter Campbell Harris. And again down the chute from Ballantyne. So 0-2 the count now for Harris, and Richard and Owen are working frantically here trying to work out why we've only got 1 camera working at the moment. How many do we normally have? 4? We've only got one camera working at the moment. This is what happens with technology being outside. 1-2 is the count now on Campbell Harris, but the boys will work frantically to get all of the cameras up, get our radar up, get everything going across the morning. They look like they're resolved. They're resolved to get it to go. So, but right now we've got 1 camera only, but we will be working on that. So please be patient with us during the course of this morning's stream, and the guys will not rest until they get all of those cameras back up and working again. I'll just sit here with my fan. That's in the air from Harris, and moving across and taking a running catch there in deep right centre field will be Frank Clark. So the Orioles will be retired here in this top of the first innings with no score, no base runners. As we head to the bottom of the inning, I will take you around the diamond now and introduce you to the Orioles, how they'll take the field. The starting pitcher for this morning's fixture is Riley Puckett. Doing the honours behind the dish is Draven Fatu. The first baseman is Tom Ragg. Second base is Lincoln Case. Third base for today's fixture is Mikey Gerstenberg. The shortstop is Jordan Barnes. And let's go right to left for the outfield. In right field, we've got Campbell Harris. Centre field is Ethan Clugston. And the left fielder is Cormac Boggess. The designated hitter for the Orioles, who we haven't met yet, is Lachlan New. Your Ryde Hawks, though, will come to the plate in this order. Lachlan Heap, second baseman, will get us underway. Ryan Chu will bat in the 2-hole. The 3-hole this morning is Christian Lane. The 4-hole and cleanup hitter is Cash Robinson. Frank Clark, the right fielder who just took the catch there, will bat in the 5-hole. Lincoln Grappler, the shortstop, will bat 6. Cameron Howey, the designated hitter, will bat in the 7-hole. Ren Adachi will bat 8. And Matt Nuttall, the centre fielder, will bat in the 9-hole. So they are all of the participants in this morning's game. As Riley Puckett just goes through his last few warm-up pitches, the inning recap is this: a fly out to Jordan Barnes, a ground out to Ethan Clugston, and a fly out to Campbell Harris. Effective economical pitching assignment there from Alistair Ballantyne to get us started here this morning. So Lachlan Heap waiting patiently to step in for his first appearance today. And the first pitch from Puckett down the chute, strike 1. And that one into the top of the fence from Heap. 0-2. Puckett getting to work early in this first innings. And Heap will going to keep himself alive. The choppy foul. 0-2 remains the count. That's outside for Heap. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The boys are working frantically to get all the cameras up, and when they do, we'll have our radar back up and running again. Until then, I might try and just give you those pitch velocities. 1 ball, 2 strikes remains the count. So quality at bat here from the young lead-off Heap, not letting Puckett get away with much. And again, Heap with the long foul down onto the concourse. As I said, we had 19 teams from across the RHBL Association here this morning for the Hawkeys Tea Party. Sausage sizzle and a drink for all the T-ballers, and a couple of games. And lovely, lovely morning it was. Lovely to see so much energy and excitement from the young T-ballers, and a fantastic thing that the RHBL had put on this morning for the T-ballers across the association, and really some really super talented little young players coming through, and some so cute little guys in their baseball outfits. That's going to go into the dirt for Heap, so 2-2 is the count. 8 pitch at bat for Lachlan Heap here to get us underway in this bottom of the first innings. That's straight back on the ground, off the glove of Puckett, and it's got past the second baseman as well. So Heap's going to get aboard. So a lead-off single there for Lachlan Heap into centre field. So our first base runner of the game is aboard, and that will bring to the plate for his first appearance the third baseman for your Ryde Hawks, number 57, Ryan Chu. Bouncing off the glove of Puckett, probably wrong footing the second baseman a little bit there, and it's through to centre field for a hit from Heap. The first pitch in to Chu again, strike 1. Riley Puckett definitely throwing strikes. I'll go on Heap with the 9 pitch at bat to get us underway. That one's going to miss down for Chu. 1-1. And Heap's gone. It's a called strike on the batter in the box. Heap taking off very, very quickly on the pitch release. So he's going to take the stolen base and stand safely now in scoring position. Ryan Chu with a 1-2 count on him here. And Chu's going to foul that one off, keep himself alive as well. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. Puckett taking a good look at Chu at Heap on second base, and Puckett will strike out Ryan Chu, looking. First strikeout of the game, first out here in the bottom of the first innings. Christian Lane will step in now for his first appearance. And then a very good turn from Riley Puckett. Lachlan Heap back to second in a cloud of dirt. Cloud of dust. You can still see that dust floating up off over second base there. It's just a really, really still day here at ELS Hall. That one in the ground. Sorry, in the dirt for Lane. First pitch, actually. He's been standing there for a while. One ball on Christian Lane. That one's into centre field for Lane. It's going to be caught. And the double off will end the innings. He took off, thought that the ball was going to get past the centre fielder Clugston, who made a really good running attempt at that, taking the catch, firing it in to the shortstop Barnes. And the double fly into double play will end the Hawks here in the bottom of the first. So after one complete, there we remain scoreless here. Your Ryde Hawks 0, MacArthur 0. We'll be back shortly for the top of the second. Good morning. Welcome back to the top of the second. And getting us underway will be the catcher, Draven Fatu. Alistair Ballantyne out for his second innings of work. Both pitches this morning very economical in retiring the side. The first pitch to Fatu is outside and down, ball one. And down the chute from Ballantyne, 1-1. And umpire Marchant giving the strike there to Fatu on the swing. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. And that's going to miss inside from Ballantyne. Fatu, the catcher, not chasing that at all. That's on the ground. Fatu putting it down right the first base side of the diamond. We just have the one camera working, but it is a roving camera. Yay. We'll get some more going. We'll get some more cameras working. Let's just be cool. Take a breath. And again, that one fouled into the top of the fence by Fatu. And 2-2 is the count. That's going to miss outside. Again, good catcher's eye there. It's a full count now for the cleanup hitter and leadoff hitter here in this top of the second innings, Draven Fatu. And Fatu will draw the walk So the Orioles with their first base runner of the game will bring to the plate for his first appearance the first baseman, Tom Ryde. The first left-handed hitter of the game. Ryde will step in for his first appearance here in the top of the second. He does have a base runner. And that's going to catch the outside off the left-handed hitter, Ryde. Called strike one. And that's inside, bouncing completely away from Adachi, right back into the field of play. And, Fatu's going to get down to second base. So now an Oriole in scoring position, standing in a cloud of dust at second base. So 1-1 the count now on Ryde. And that's going to mess up. So 2-1. And the swing there from Ryde will level up the count. So 2-2. And it's outside. So the count full here for Ryde. And that one's fouled into the fence from Ryde. Full count. That one straight back up the middle from Ryde. Fatu's going to be sent. It's not picked up cleanly by the centre fielder. So Draven Fatu will come around to score on the single to Tom Ryde. And the Orioles will plate their first run of the game here. Fatu took off to third base very quickly off the ground ball to centre field. Wasn't super cleanly picked up, and he had enough time to get around to score. That will bring to the plate for his first appearance a six-hole hitter and second baseman Lincoln Case. The first pitch into Case is forcing him to jump out of the batter's box, ball one. So 2 balls now for Case. Quick visit here to Alistair Ballantyne from the Ryde manager. Thank you. Okay, groovy. Okay, so 2 balls now on Lincoln Case. And that's going to sit up for Case. So 3 straight balls now. that's inside 84 miles an hour from Ballantyne, but it will draw the walk. So 2 runners now aboard for the Orioles, 1 in, none out. We'll bring to the plate the 7-hole hitter and designated hitter, Lachlan New. .85 miles an hour from Ballantyne, called strike 1. .86 miles an hour, but outside, down, 1-1. And the off speed there will find the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the swing there from New, picked up cleanly by Darchie, and Ballantyne will pick up his first strikeout for the game and the first out for the Orioles here in the top of the second. Cormac Boggess will step in now for his first appearance, another left-handed hitter for the Orioles. Runners aboard Rag and Case. Ballantyne just with a half-hearted turn there. .86 miles an hour into a Boggess, strike 1. That's on the ground from Boggess. Step on the bag is Grappler over to Robinson, and the ground into double play will end the half innings, but not before the Orioles play to run. We'll be back shortly for the bottom of the second. Welcome back to the bottom of the second inning. Stepping in for his first appearance will be the first baseman, Cash Robinson. No changes to the defensive lineup for the Orioles. Riley Puckett remains on the mound. Draven Fatu behind the dish. Tom Ragg at first. Lincoln Case at second. Mikey Gerstenberg at third. The shortstop is Jordan Barnes. Outfield left to right. Cormac Boggess, Ethan Clugston, and Campbell Harris. Jumped on by Robinson. It's going to be caught by the right fielder, Campbell Harris. It's kind of hung up there for a really long time. First base ran in, second base ran in. Harris taking control and taking the catch. So the first out recorded here for the Hawks in the bottom of the second. Frank Clark, the right fielder himself, will step in for his first appearance. Clark jumping on the first pitch also. This one coming over to cover it is Barnes, taking the catch in shallow left field. So a couple of very, very quick outs for Riley Puckett here. We've got a bat boy. Oh, that's cute. Going to find out who that young man is. Lincoln Gruppler will step in now for his first appearance. And the first pitch into Gruppler, 79 miles an hour from Puckett, up ball one. And that one's over the fence from Gruppler. So 1-1 the count now for Gruppler. 2 out here for the Hawks, bottom 2. That one's on the ground past the diving Barnes, out to left field. So Lincoln Gruppler will pick himself up a single there. 2 out hitting from Lincoln Gruppler. And that will bring to the plate for his first appearance, stepping in from the left side, the designated hitter, Cameron Howey. And 80 miles an hour from Puckett down the chute, strike one. And the swing from Howey, 78 miles an hour from Puckett, 0-2. Gruppler back into a cloud of dirt at first base on the pick-off attempt. It's 2 strikes on the batter in the box. Got a little bit of a shift on him here. There's no one in straightaway centre. So Gruppler's going to take the opportunity to steal the base. He took off very quickly on the pitch. So it's a runner in scoring position now for Cameron Howey, and they do have a little shift on him here. Don't know if you can see that on the stream, but centre field is... he's correcting now. I was going to say and Howey will go down on strike. So that will be the end of the innings. Puckett will pick up his second strikeout and keep the Hawks scoreless here. Side away as we head to the top of the third on the Red Stitches scoreboard, which you haven't seen yet, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Is Orioles 1, your Ryde Hawks 0. Welcome back to the top of the third innings. If you have just joined us, Orioles hold a 1-0 lead. The 9-hole hitter and third baseman Mikey Gernstein is the batter in the box. No defensive changes for the Hawks. Alistair Ballantyne out for his third innings of work. The first pitch into Gernstein is a strike. The second one is an 84-mile-an-hour pitch that results in a foul. So 0-2 the count now for Gernstenberg, beg your pardon. Gernstenberg hitting in the 9-hole. And the off-speed there will catch Gernstenberg looking. Ballantyne will pick up his second strikeout of the game. And that will turn the order over for the Orioles. Jordan Barnes, the shortstop, will step in for his second appearance. Barnes flying out to left field in his first at-bat this morning. He will see the first pitch in from Ballantyne down, ball one. .81 miles an hour from Ballantyne. It's going to miss outside 2 balls. And 3 straight balls there. If you can see there on the top right-hand corner of your screen is our Any Stage physio, Ryde radar, pitch velo. You see there 85 miles an hour from Ballantyne. 3-1 is the count. We thank Any Stage Physio for their support of our pitch velo reader. And there's our Red Stitches scoreboard. There you go. Thank you to Red Stitches too. Big supporter of the Hawks, and we welcome them aboard this year. And that was a called strike on Barnes. He didn't think it was. Umpire Marchant said, no, young man. A full count now for Jordan Barnes. But Barnes will draw the walk this time. So first base runner of the innings is aboard. And the 2-hole hitter, Ethan Clugston, will step in now for his second appearance. Ground out to shortstop. All the birds are back on the ground in right field again. How funny. Ground out to shortstop for Clugston in his first at bat. He's going to chop at the first pitch from Ballantyne, 82 miles an hour. Foul it down the left side of the diamond. Runner's taken off. The throw from Adachi's pretty good, and he's going to be given out. So a nice job there from Ren Adachi into the glove of Lachlan Heap. And the first out will be recorded. Beg your pardon, the second out will be recorded here. Very nice throw indeed from Adachi. Good positioning from fielder Heap, and the out's going to be recorded. That's going to miss probably up for Clugston. That one on the ground, fouled away. So I've got a 2-2 count here on Clugston. Got a 1-2 count, beg your pardon, a 1-2 count. And Clugston's going to be punched out. 88 miles an hour from Ballantyne. He'll pick up his third strikeout of the morning and end the Orioles here scoreless. This game, so I don't want to say it, but it is playing along at a pace. We'll be back shortly with the bottom of the third. Welcome back to the bottom of the third innings, and Ren Adachi will step in for your Ryde Hawks to get us underway, batting in the 8 hole this morning. First pitch in from Puckett, 80 miles an hour, called strike one. And the swing there from Adachi. Big rap for this kid. He's real workhorse behind the dish, and plays the game with real respect too. And he will go down on strikes. Puckett picking up his third strikeout of the game. First here in the bottom of the third will bring to the plate for his first appearance, and the final first appearance we will have here from the starting lineups. Matt Nuttall, the centre fielder, will step in. And the first pitch in, 81 miles an hour from Puckett, down, ball one. And that will find the zone, so 1-1 the count now for Nuttall. And a big swing there from Nuttall, 1-2. And Nuttall will chase the 82 mile an hour down pitch, and he will go down on strikes. So Puckett will pick up his fourth strikeout of the morning. That's going to turn the order over for your Ryde Hawks. Lachlan Heap will step in for his second appearance. First pitch in, down, ball one. That's going to sit up for Heap. 2 balls. That's going to be up and in on Heap. So 3 straight balls here for the leadoff hitter, Lachlan Heap. 82 miles an hour from Puckett. So 3-1. And Heap will draw the walk. So 2-out walk issued to the leadoff hitter, Lachlan Heap. That will bring to the plate for his second appearance, Ryan Chew. Chew with strikeout in his first at bat. Chew will watch that one in and up, ball 1. And that will catch the bottom of the zone, 1-1. And Heap's taken off, but it's fouled into the top of the fence from Chew. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. So 1 and 2 for Chew. And Heap's taking off again. And the throw is a pretty good one. A good move from Barnes, but Heap just sliding in underneath the tag. So Lachlan Heap with another stolen base. And a big cloud of dust. Not looking... Glad I'm not doing his washing tonight. And Chew's going to go down on strikes. So that will be the end of the Hawks here. And they will leave the runner stranded in this bottom of the 3rd innings after 3 complete on the Red Stitches scoreboard. It is MacArthur 1, Ryde 0. We'll be back for the top of the 4th. They scored 1.
Holly hanging across the door, neighbors singing tales of yore. It's so close, hardly can wait. Waking up on Christmas, children dreaming without a care. 'Tis the season most everywhere, so come home. There's no better place, waking up on Christmas Day. Tinsel wrapped around the tree, snowflakes dancing in the street. Presents tied up with a string for you and me. So grab your stocking above the fire, bells are rocking to the choir. No, nothing else is the same, waking up on Christmas Day. Waking up on Christmas Day. Tinsel.
How nice. We've got the Christmas music going today. Oh, look at that. How lovely. Festive spirit abound. Stepping in for his second appearance will be the 3-hole hitter and right fielder for the Orioles, Campbell Harris, flying out to left in his first at bat. The first pitch in from Ballantyne outside, ball 1. Have we got more Christmas music for across? Oh, so excited. That was a nice one to get started too. Very festive, jingly, raking up on Christmas Day. If the cameras were, if the cameras were working, we'd be on fire. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. Did you have like little holly graphics or jingle bell graphics or anything? Oh man, see what we could have had if our cameras were working today. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. That's going to bounce away as well. So 2 balls, 1. See, the universe is going to repair all of your cameras for you very, very quickly so that we can have all of that Christmas festivity thrown in to the stream. 2-1 the count now for Harris. That one's on the ground. Oh, great play from Chu. Turn and a rip over to Robinson. And Ryan Chu with a great play, robbing Campbell Harris there of a hit. No other way to describe a great play like that in the dust. And Draven Fatu will step in now for his second appearance, drawing a walk to get us underway in the top of the second. Coming around to score. And 86 miles an hour from Ballantyne. We'll see Fatu swing 0-1. And Fatu will chase the off speed as well, so 0-2. And that one just tapped into the top of the fence by Fatu. On the ground and lined out there to Groppala. In fact, it wasn't on the ground, straight into the glove of Groppala on the ground, so a line out there. So 2 away here for the Orioles. .85 miles an hour on the left-handed rag. 1-1 is the count. And that's going to miss down. So 2-1. A fantastic grounds manager, canteen manager, vice president, just for women's first grade coach. What other hats does he wear? General all-round good guy. Just brought us some cold water. He's a legend. That's going to miss down as well. So 3 balls, 1 for rag. That one's on the ground. It's going to get past the running second baseman. Right fielder with the quick scoop was looking to see if there was a play. But Rag will be allowed to take the hit there. So 2 out, hitting there from the 5-hole. First baseman Tom Rag. Lincoln Case will, Lincoln Case will step in now for his second appearance. Case drawing a walk in his first at bat. 83 miles an hour from Ballantyne, strike one. That's on the ground. Chew with the run, the scoop, the release. Will beat Case to the plate, to the bag. And a nice play there from Ryan Chew will retire the Orioles. Despite the 2-out hit there, they will be scoreless here in the top of the fourth. We will be back with the bottom of the fourth. Good afternoon and welcome back to the bottom of the fourth inning. Stepping in now for his second appearance will be Christian Lane. Christian Lane flying out to centre field, resulting in a double play. Great play, in fact, by the Orioles. You'll see the first pitch in from Puckett, 79 miles an hour, strike one. And that's going to catch the inside of the plate. Again, same speed, 79 miles an hour for Puckett. I think that there's just a quick chat there with the umpire from the Ryde coach saying, did he make a stop? Because that was a very, very quick pitch in there to Lane. I wasn't sure if he'd come to rest either. I think that's probably what O'Neill was inquiring about. 0-2. That's going to sit outside. Lane not said to have gone around by umpire Ninez. So 1-2 is the count now for Lane. Lane will swing on that one. So strikeout there for Christian Lane will get us underway here. Riley Puckett picking up his fifth of the morning. Cash Robinson will step in now for his second appearance, flying out to right field first time around. That one's fired into centre field by Robinson. Coming around with the quick scoop will be Ethan Clugston, but it will be a hit for Robinson. So a single first pitch, actually single to centre field for Cash Robinson. Frank Clark will now step in for his second appearance. He flew out to left field also on a first pitch in his first at bat in the bottom of the second. And the first pitch in 82 miles an hour, bit up on Clark, ball one. Going to miss out and down, 2 balls. down the chute there, 2-1. That one's scooped out from Clark. It's going to land for a base hit in left centre. So a nice piece of hitting there from Frank Clark. And back-to-back hits here for the Hawks. We'll see them with runners on first and second. One out here will bring to the plate for his second appearance, Lincoln Gruppala. Gruppala with a single in the bottom of the second. Looks like it's a quick visit here to Puckett. So a quick visit here to Riley Puckett. I'll recap the innings for you. A swinging strike out to Christian Lane. A single to centre field for Cash Robinson. A single to left field for Frank Clark. Riley Puckett picking up his 5th strikeout of the morning in his 4th innings of work. Okay, so the visit now concluded, everyone returning to their positions. As I said, Lincoln Gruppala will be the batter in the box for your Ryde Hawks. Single to left for Gruppala already in this game. And a bunt shown there by Gruppala. It's going to be up from Puckett, ball 1. And that will be called a strike there, 1-1. And the turn from Puckett combining with Barnes, but Robinson was aware of it. Back in enough time. 1-1 still is the count on the batter in the box. And that's going to sit up for Gruppala, 2-1. And the swing there from Gruppala will level up the count. 2-2. That one's on the ground. Barnes with the flick over to second base. It's not picked up cleanly by the second baseman, Case. And Robinson will come around to score. So we'll see how that one gets in the books by the scorers. But for our purposes, it is a run for your Ryde Hawks, who now have runners on the corners, just the one out here in the bottom of the 4th innings. Cameron Howay will step in from the left side for his second appearance. Strikeout swinging for him to close out the bottom of the 2nd innings. Gruppala's taken off on the pitch. The throw is going to get him, but Clark will get home on the steal. So Gruppala's going to be out at second base. A good throw there from Fatu. But another run will cross for the Hawks. Clark coming in an odd, awkward slide. And just like that, the base paths are empty of Hawks for Howay. Just the one ball on Cameron Howay. 2 runs have crossed here for the Hawks. Down and outside for Howe, 2 balls. So Fatu taking the option to get Grappler out at second. Clark taking the option to come home on the fielder's choice play. And 80 miles an hour there from Puckett, 2 and 1. And that one fouled off by Howe. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's going to set up for Howe. So full count now for the young designated hitter batting here in the 7 hole. That one's fired into centre field by Howe. It's going to drop for a base hit. So the line into centre field for Howe will be the third hit of the game. And Ren Adachi will, of the innings, should I say. Ren Adachi will step in now for his second appearance. Strikeout swinging to get us underway in the bottom of the third. He'll come around here now an innings later for another appearance. And in but a strike on Adachi, strike 1. And that one just pushed into the top of the fence, 0-2. And Adachi getting just a little bit of bat on that one. And so the only camera we did have is gone. Completely knocked it off its perch onto the floor. Completely gone ski. Oh, so we had a second camera working for a bit then, did we? Not now. So that's inside on Adachi for a ball. Cameron Howe's going to go down to second on the stolen base, and I probably need to focus on the game rather than the broken camera. 2-2 is the count on Adachi, and he's lined that into left field, but it will be down into the Hawks bullpen. So Adachi keeping himself alive here. A 6-pitch at bat from the young catcher. We had 2, we had 1, then we had 2, now we have 1 again. And Adachi will go down on strikes. And that will be the end of the Hawks here in this bottom of the 4th innings. But not before they plate 2 runs, and Destroy Camera will be back for the top of the 5th. Welcome back to the top of the 5th innings. We do have a defensive change here for your Ryde Hawks. Hayden Cleland has come in to take over the pitching responsibilities from Alistair Ballantyne. So Cleland just going through his last few warm-up pitches. No other defensive changes for the Hawks. Behind the dish remains Ren Adachi. First base is Robinson. Second base is Heap. Third base is Chu. Shortstop is Grappler. Outfield left to right, Lane, Nuttall and Clark. The first of the Orioles to face Cleland will be Lachlan New. And the first pitch into New, outside, ball 1. It's going to be up. So 2 balls there to New. And that will find the zone. So 2-1 now for New. That one off the bat of New, scooped by Heap, underhanded to Robinson, and the out will be recorded. So 1 away here in the top of the 5th. We'll bring to the plate for his second appearance, Cormac Bogus. Bogus grounding into a double play to end the Orioles in the top of the 2nd. He'll step in from the left side, facing Cleland here for the first time. It's going to be up and in from Cleland, ball 1. That's outside, 2 balls. And that's going to catch the inside of the strike zone there on Bogus. 2-1. And outside again, so 3-1 is the count now on Cormac Bogus. And Bogus has jumped on that pitch. It's going to send it up over our heads, foul. So the count now full for the 8-hole hitter. And Bogus will draw the walk. So that will bring to the plate for his second appearance, Mikey Gerstenberg, third baseman, striking out, looking in his first appearance. So the Orioles were the base runner here. First pitch of third grade scheduled for 1 p.m. Just over an hour and 20 minutes time. Just under, I should say. The throw from Adachi is excellent. The tag applied very well by Grappler. So a great job there from Adachi combining with Grappler and Bogus just sliding straight into the waiting gloved hand of Grappler. So 1 ball on Gerstenberg and 2 balls now. And that one's hit Gerstenberg on the head. Seems okay though. High 5, low 5 to the base coach. Yeah, I think it tinged off his helmet. O'Neill just checking if it was bat or... Might have hit someone else on the way through. Anyway, it's turned the order over for the Orioles. Jordan Barnes will step in now for his 3rd appearance. A fly out and a walk. And the throw from Adachi again is a cracker, but sliding into the outside of the base was Mikey Gerstenberg, just in the outstretched reach of Lachlan Heap. So another great throw there from Ren Adachi. Orioles stealing bases at their peril. He's already got 2 of them out on the base paths. So 1 strike now here on Barnes. As I said, a fly out and a walk. He has the tying run in scoring position. It's outside for Barnes, 2 balls, but it is 2 out here in the top of the 5th. Quick visit here to Hayden Cleland. So just a recap of the innings. A ground out to Lachlan New. Cormac Bogus with the walk out on the base paths. That's how we have 2 out. Mikey Gerstenberg with a hit by pitch and then a stolen base for him. And 2 balls on the shortstop. 1 hole hitter. Number 32, Jordan Barnes. So 2 balls now. And a good visit there, straight down the chute. 2-1. And that's up and in on Barnes. So 3-1. And that's going to draw a walk for Barnes. It's going to skip away from Adachi, and Gerstenberg will move down to 3rd base on the wild pitch. So Orioles now with runners on the corners, but it is 2 out, and Ethan Clugston will step in for his 3rd appearance. A ground out and a strikeout for Clugston. It looks like we do have a change here, actually. So the change being made here will call to the Leagues Hub bullpen. And the DH, Cameron Howay, has come in to the game. And we're going to see Frank Clark take over the pitching responsibilities from Hayden Cleland. It's just a matter of now where those other positional changes are going to be. So it looks like Howay's come into the game now. The designated hitter, Cameron Howay, has come into the game. He's going to take up the fielding position at second base. Lachlan Heap, who was the second baseman, is now going to field out in right field. And Frank Clark, the previous right fielder, will come in to the mound to take over the pitching responsibility. So round the diamond we go. New pitcher is Frank Clark. Behind the dish, Ren Darchi. First base, Cash Robinson. Second base is Cameron Howay. Third base is Ryan Chu. The shortstop remains Lincoln Gruppler. Outfield left to right, Christian Lane, Matt Nuttall and Lachlan Heap. So they are your Hawks defensively here now in this top of the fifth innings. It is 2 out, 2 on here. Still got... crikey, how long have we got? Still got over an hour, I think, left in this game, or just under an hour, I should say. This game expected to conclude around the 12:45 mark, so just under an hour still to play. The third graders are arriving for their warm-up. The first pitch of third grade scheduled there for 1 p.m. First pitch of second grade scheduled for 3:30 p.m. The return fixture of first grade scheduled for 6 p.m. tonight. So it looks like Clark is close to finishing his warm-up pitches. And Ethan Clugston will step in for his third appearance. A ground out and a strikeout looking for Clugston. He now has the tying run standing at third, the go-ahead run standing at first. Barnes is going to take off on the pitch. Darchie's not even going to bother. And so the stolen base will be allowed there, and it is a strike on Clugston in the box. 0-1. And that one's going to miss outside. Clugston just laying off it enough. 1-1. And straight down the chute, Clugston will swing. So 1 ball, 2 strikes the count now. As I said, tying run at third, go ahead run at second. It is 2 out though here in the top of the fifth. And the off speed will travel off the plate. 2-2. Time called there by the batter, Clugston. A 2-2. That one sent back into the top of the press box, nowhere near a camera. Sorry. Full count. No, sorry, beg your pardon. 2-2. Now it's full. Okay, so full count now for Ethan Clugston. Clugston will draw the walk. So bases are loaded now for the Orioles. Will bring to the plate for his third appearance, Campbell Harris. A flyer to left, a ground out to third base. Was a pretty good play by Ryan Chew, actually. It was a hit robber. That one's on the ground. Chew bouncing off his body awkwardly. It's going to go out to left field. One run's going to cross. The second one's going to cross. And the Hawks are not over this ball. So 2 runs will cross here for the Orioles. They'll take the lead. A single to left field, probably what's going to go in the books for Campbell Harris. It bounced off Chew's body awkwardly. And then out into left field. Both runners crossing. And Harris will go to second base. In fact, Harris will look like he'll go down to third base. No, he'll go to second base. And Ethan Clugston will go to third. So Orioles not done here. Draven Fatu will step in for his third appearance. A walk and a line out for him. And the first pitch in from Clark. Down, ball 1. And that's outside, 2 balls. And that's going to miss outside as well, out and down probably. So 3 balls now for Fatu. Fatu will have a crack at the 3-0. Got a loose ball there out of the bullpen. Fatu's going to have another crack at that one. It's going to fill up the count now. So 2 out, 2 in for the inning. 2 on. That one's lined into right field. Scooped up by Heap. The throw into home will not be enough to stop the run from crossing. So Clugston will come across the plate here in this top of the 5th. Orioles plating 3. So back-to-back 2-out hits here for the Orioles. Will bring to the plate for his third appearance, Tom Ragg. Ragg with runners now on the corners, but again, no outs up his sleeve. Singled to right, and in fact, he's had back-to-back hits, has Ragg. And the first pitch in from Clark, down, ball 1. That's going to sit up, 2 balls. Runner's taken off, and that's an easy out there at second base. Oh no, caught safe. So umpire caught it safe there at second base, and the run will cross. So stolen base and a run here. Yeah, 3 balls on Rag at the plate. It was another very good chuck from Ran. I thought it had made it pretty comfortably. 2-1 is the count, beg your pardon. So it's going to be outside, so 3-1 now. And that's going to fill up the count for Rag. 2 out, 1 on, 4 in. And Rag will go down on strike. So Clark will and the bleed here pick up his first strikeout. The Orioles plating 4 runs in the innings, and we head to the bottom. They hold a lead on the Red Stitcher scoreboard, 5 runs to 2. We'll be back for the bottom of the 5th. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the bottom of the 5th innings. We have a defensive change here. In fact, 2 for the Orioles. Adam Kraft has come in to take over the pitching responsibilities from Riley Puckett. And a great assignment there from Puckett, picking up 5 strikeouts, keeping the Hawks to 2 runs. First pitch into Nuttall from Kraft will be down ball 1. We also have AJ or Arnhem Coles coming in to the game to replace Lincoln Chase and take up the fielding responsibilities at second base and batting in the 6th hole. So 1-1 the count now on Nuttall. That's going to be in and down to Nuttall, ball 2. So 2-1 the count now for Matthew Nuttall. As I said, AJ or Arnhem Coles in at second base. And Adam Kraft is the new pitcher on the mound. And a swing there on the off speed from Kraft. So 2-2. And Nuttall will go down on strikes. Kraft quickly into the game, picking up his first strikeout of the morning, the first out for the bottom of the 5th. It's going to turn the order over for your Ryde Hawks, and Lachlan Heap will step in for his 3rd appearance. A single to centre field, a walk and a couple of stolen bases. Started the game fielding at second base, is now fielding in right field. And he will step in now for his 3rd appearance. First time he will face Kraft. And he'll show bunt. It's on the ground. He'll trail away foul. That's up and out for Heap. 1-1. And another foul there from Heap. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's outside, so 2-2. And that one's fouled off by Heap. 72 miles an hour from Kraft, sorry, should I say, Kraft. Adam Kraft, the new left-handed pitcher, coming in to replace Riley Puckett after his very solid 4 innings of work. That one's in the air. It's going to pop down straight into the glove of the second baseman, which is now Coles. So the pop out to second base will be the second out here, and that will bring to the plate for his 3rd appearance, Ryan Chu. Chu with a couple of strikeouts here this morning. And down the chute from Kraft will open Chu's account. 0-1. And that's inside at the feet of Chu. 1-1. And again in at the feet of Chu. 2 balls, 1. And Chu will chase it. So 2-2. So 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Bottom 5. That one's set back into centre field. Moving over and taking the catch will be the centre fielder, Clugston. And that will end the Hawks here in the bottom of the 5th. We'll be back shortly for the top of the 6th innings. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the top of the 6th innings. Stepping in for his first appearance will be AJ Coles. Frank Clark back on the mound for your Ryde Hawks. The first pitch into Coles from Clark, strike 1. And Coles will chase the second pitch. So 0-2. That's on the ground. Clark's going to scoop it. Underhand to Robinson, and the first out here in the top of the 6th will be in the books. That will bring to the plate for his third appearance, Lachlan New with a strikeout and a ground out. That's going to be up and in on New, ball 1. That will find the zone. 1-1. And the swing there from New. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's going to sit up for New. So 2-2. So up again. So full count now for New. So count full, confirmed with the umpire and the scorers. That one's fouled in to the top of the fence. So count not changed now, still 3-2. And you will swing. You'll get hold of a little bit of it. And New will draw the walk. That will bring to the plate for his third appearance, Cormac Boggess. Grounded into a double play and also drew a walk. Cameron ran to score as part of the 4 runs for the Orioles in the top of the 5th. The first pitch into Boggess, 77 miles an hour down, ball 1. That's going to miss inside again, 2 balls. So 2 and 1. 1 out, 1 on here, top 6. And that one sent skyward by Boggess. Chu's going to take the catch. It will be in fair territory. And Lachlan New was on his way to second, saw that the ball didn't travel and did get back to first in time. That one looked like it was going to be foul for a while, but I think the catch is going to be recorded in fair territory to Ryan Chu there at third base. So 2 out now here in the top of the 6th. Mikey Gerstenberg will step in for his third appearance. He got a strikeout and has been hit by pitch this afternoon. First pitch in from Clark, ball 1. Over to Robinson for the pick-off attempt. So 1 ball on Gerstenberg. And that will catch the inside of the plate. 1-1. That will miss down. 2-1. So that's going to be given a strike by umpire Marchant. 1 ball, 2 strike. Sorry, 2-2, beg your pardon. That will drop in for Gerstenberg, and that will end the Orioles here in the top of the 6th. They'll plate they'll get a base run aboard, but he will be left stranded. We're going to head to the bottom of the 6th, and we'll be back very shortly. A quick snack and we're back for the bottom of the 6th innings. No defensive changes for the Orioles. Adam Kraft is the pitcher of record. Stepping in for the first time to face Kraft for his 3rd appearance for the game is Christian Lane. Lane flying into a double play and striking out so far in this game. Outside and up, ball 1. And Lane has jumped on that. Moving back and taking the catch in foul territory will be the third baseman, Gerstenberg. Gerstenberg tracking it a long way, backing almost into the fence. The fly out will be recorded in foul territory. Cash Robinson will step in for his third appearance, a fly out to right field and a single to centre field for him today. And the swing will open Robinson's account, 0-1. That's straight back up the middle. It's bounced off the leg of Kraft. It would have been a pretty difficult play for the third baseman there. And Robinson will make his way down to first base. The single to third base. It's not going to be tidy by the Orioles, and Robinson's going to take advantage of that and get down to second base on the throw. So Hawk now in scoring position. A single there for Robinson. Off the body of Kraft, came off his leg nastily. Seems okay though. Just a quick check-in from his catch-up. The ball not fielded cleanly by the Orioles, and Robinson will take advantage to get down to second base. So a Hawk in scoring position. The Hawks chasing three here. One out, bottom of the sixth. Frank Clark will step in for his third appearance. A single to left field, a fly out to left field. I'm not sure what this visit is for from the Orioles manager. Possibly checking on Robinson's advancement to second base, but it was on a live ball is my recollection of the play. Anyway, Clark is the batter in the box. No pitch count on him at this point. And that will catch the bottom of the zone for Clark, 0-1. Clark called time there. Just thought that Kraft was taking too long. 0-1. And Clark's going to jump on it. It's going to go up over our heads, 0-2. Clark scooped at that one, third baseman giving himself room. The throw is going to be in time, but won't be in time to turn the double play. And so Clark will be out at first, the ground out. Robinson will advance down to third base. Lincoln Gruppler will step in now for his third appearance. A single and reach what was probably charged as an error. I haven't got a confirmation on that from the scorers. So 2 away here for the Hawks. They do have a runner standing safely at third base, but they'll need more than that. Chasing 3 here. going to drop in for Kraft. 1-1. That's going to drop in again for Kraft. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A choppy hit there from Grappler. Kraft with the span. The throw will be made. The out will be recorded. And that will be the end of the Hawks here in the bottom of the 6th. We'll take a break and be back shortly for the top of the 7th. Back to the top of the 7th innings. Jordan Barnes will step in for his 4th appearance. A fly out to left and a couple of walks for Barnes this morning. He hasn't faced the pitching of Frank Clark. The first pitch in from Clark is going to go to Howay to Robinson for the out. So 1 away here now for the Orioles in the top of the 7th. I'm sure the Hawks will be looking to keep the Orioles scoreless here and come out and chase those 3 runs in the bottom of what will be the final innings of this game. Ethan Clugston will step in now for his 4th appearance. A ground out, a strikeout, a walk. He's jumped on the first pitch too. It's going to trail away onto the concourse. 0-1. That's outside and down. 1-1. And that's down again. So 2 balls, 1 strike. The count now for Clugston. As I said, a ground out, a strikeout, and a walk for him. He's actually faced Clark before. Drew a walk in his first at bat against Clark. But he will chase that one. It's going to be foul. It's going to hit a few people on the way through. Adachi seems okay. Umpire Marchant seems okay. And the count is 2-2 on Clugston. That's going to be outside. The count now full for the 2-hole hitter and centre fielder Ethan Clugston. Clugston's jumped on that. Moving back, and it's going to get over his head. Clugston's going to get the double. So Clugston with the double to right field. The Orioles have a runner in scoring position here, top 7. It's going to bring Campbell Harris to the plate, a flyer to left, a ground out to third base, and a single to left for Harris. Harris has chopped at the first pitch from Clark. Will be foul. And the swing there from Harris. And that's sent into centre field. Nuttall with the fly out there in shallow centre field. So 2 away here for the Orioles in the top of the 7th. We'll bring to the plate for his 4th appearance, Draven Fatu. And that's away from Adachi, and Clugston will move down to third base. And 2 balls now on Fatu. Two balls. And that will catch the inside of the plate, 2-1. That one's going to be fouled back into the top of the fence by Fatu. So 2-2, 2 out, 1 on here, top 7. That one sent skyward, and Cameron Howey will take control of that one. So the Orioles will be kept scoreless here in the top of the 7th. We'll see how the Hawks can come back and respond in the bottom of the final inning. Good evening. Oh, good evening. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the bottom of the 7th and what will be final innings in this matchup between your Ryde Hawks and the MacArthur Orioles under 18s fixture. First pitch of 3rd grade scheduled for 1 p.m. Cameron Howay will step in from the left side to get us underway. Howay with a strikeout and a single. Hawks chasing 3 runs. The first pitch in from Kraft is ball 1. So as I said, Hawks chasing 3, Orioles plating 4 in the 5th to take the lead in this game. And Howay's jumped on the pitch. It's going to be picked up by the third baseman, called very quickly by umpire Marchant as foul in shallow left field. So 1-1 is the count now for Howay. And that one's on the ground. Giving himself room is Barnes. The throw over to Rag, and the out will be recorded. So 1 away here for the Hawks in the bottom of the 7th. Chasing 3. Stepping in for his 3rd appearance will be Ren Adachi. Back-to-back strikeouts for Adachi this morning. This will be the first time that Ren will face the pitching of Kraft, and it's straight back up the middle. So Adachi is going to pick himself up a base hit. Single to centre field for Ren Adachi, and that's the first time he's faced the pitching of Kraft, and we've got a pinch runner for him. Looks like Ben Andre Dibben. So Ben Andre Dibben has come in to pinch run for Ren Adachi. Matt Nuttall will step in for his 3rd appearance. He's also had back-to-back strikeouts, but he has faced the pitching of Kraft already here in this game. And the first pitch into Nuttall, down, ball 1. We have bacon on a stick night here at the ballpark. Owen's already smiling. Bacon on a stick at the ballpark here. If you've got no plans for tonight, make your way to head down to the ballpark. If not, stay with us on the stream and enjoy the coverage from the comfort, safety and air-conditioned luxury of your own homes. 1-1 is the count now on Nuttall. And the swing from Nuttall. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's in at the feet of Nuttall, 2-2. So 2-2 is the count now. 1 out, 1 on, bottom 7, which will be the final innings of this game. Final half innings of this game, I should say. Nuttall sent that one skyward. It's going to be chased by the right fielder, Campbell Harris, and he will take the catch in foul territory. So a massive run there from Harris to track that one down and take the catch in foul territory. It's going to turn the order over for the Hawks, and Lachlan Heat will step in for his 4th appearance, should I say. A single to centre, a walk and a fly out to second base. Now the Hawks only have 1 out up their sleeve to chase down these 3 runs to tie this game. And the pitch into Heap is inside, ball 1. And Heap's going to foul that one off, 1-1. And that's in the feet of Heap. 2-1. So 3-1, the count now for Heap. And Heap's jumped on it, called quickly by the first baseman, Rag, and he will take the catch in foul territory, and that will end the game. So this game will go the way of the Orioles, 5 runs to 2 in 7 innings of baseball. If you have no intentions of joining us for the rest of today's stream, we wish, in behalf of Owen, Richard and myself and the Ryde Baseball Club Game Day live stream and the entire Ryde Baseball Club, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We'll be back shortly for the first pitch of third grade.